Hello teacher and hello everyone. We are from Team05. Today we are very excited to talk about a project, a finite automata manager. So here is our members and this is our content. So the first is introductions, functions and features, data structures, database design, implementation, result and conclusion. So what is Automate? Automate is an interactive web-based tool designed to help users create, analyze, and manipulate finite automata, and it supports DFA and NFA. So the core features is string testing, NFA to DFA conversions, and DFA minimizations. So let's move to the functions and feature. Automate provides a following core feature. So the first is create FA. User can define state, alphabets, start and exit states, and transition. String testing is we can check whether a specific input string is accepted by the DFA. And for the DFA and NFA checker is automatically detect if an automaton is deterministic or not. And DFA, NFA to DFA conversions is we convert non-deterministic automata into the equivalent deterministic ones by combine the state set. And and for the safe load functions is the user can import or export automata as a JSON files for reuse. And we also use HTML, CSS, and JavaScript for build the interface. And for the last is DFA minimizations. For DFA minimization is reuse the number of the state in the DFA while preserving its language. So let's move to the data structure. We use structure JavaScript function to manage the automata logic. So the first function is checkFA. CheckFA function passes the automaton structures from user input. The second is checkDeterminisms, verifies if the automaton is DFA or NFA. The next is testString acceptance function, simulates and checks string acceptance. The next one is convert NFA to DFA functions, implement subset constructions for NFA to DFA conversions. And the last one is minimize DFA functions, used partitions refinement to minimize states. And we also use JSON-based storage for load and download as a JSON file by import FA and export FA functions. So automata can be renamed or deleted through the UIs. Let's move to the next is implementations. So here is our function that we build in JavaScript. So the first, this line is to get the state from the user inputs and split them by comma and remove the extra spaces. And the next, we process the transitions which are written line by line by the user in this format: state, symbol, and the next state. So we split each line by store them in the next object called transitions. This ways we support multiple next states and making it works for NFA too. So it's very important. And this this automaton's object contains the complete definitions of our FAs, and finally we display a message to the users and call another function to visually show the automaton. So let's move to the next is import the file. So import the file is we import automaton from file read as a JSON file selected by the user and process the file to the extract state, alphabet, transition, and start and exit state. So it's automatically filled in the form with the loaded data and it helps user easily to reuse or edit save automata. And the next is check DFA or NFA. So the function is check determinism. So check if FA is DFA or NFA. Scan each transitions and if any state has multiple next states for the same input, it's NFA. Otherwise, it's DFA. So display and then it display the results in the output area here. So the next one is test string. So the function is test string acceptance. It simulates input string. Start from the initial state, read each character of the input string, and then follow the transition to find possible next states. If any final state is an except state, the string is accepted, otherwise it's rejected. For the next is convert NFA to DFA. So NFA to DFA conversions use subset construct methods. Each new DFA state responds a set of NFA states. Build a new transition tables based on the combined set and update the automaton to its equivalent DFA form. So the last one is minimize DFA. So DFA states minimization group states into this accepting and non-accepting. Refine group by comparing transitions, merge equivalent state to reduce total state, and it also reuses simplest but equivalent DFA. And here is our result, and we will make another video for demonstrations. So, and for the conclusions, we have a challenge that we difficult to implement NFA to DFA conversions and handling invalid input UI designs. We will make it better and ensuring transitions accuracy. And for the lesson learned, that deeper understanding of the automata, team calibrations, and conflict resolutions, experience in the input handling logic and the UI improve debugging and problem solving. So that's all our presentation. Thank you for your listening. បាទអញ្ចឹងយើងចូលមកដល់ផ្នែក demo បាទអញ្ចឹងខ្ញុំសូមរានមកអញ្ចឹងនៅពេលដែលយើងចូលមកដល់ផ្នែកនេះនៅក្នុងនេះមាន state យើងអាច input state បានយើងអាច input alphabet មាន state មាន start state មាន exit state ហើយនិង transition អញ្ចឹងកន្លែង choose file បាននេះយើងអាច choose ទៅលើ file ដែលយើងបាន save ហើយអញ្ចឹងខ្ញុំសូម choose file ដើម្បី test អញ្ចឹងនៅក្នុងនេះមាន string ដែលយើង accept បានគឺចាប់ផ្ដើមដោយអក្សរ A ហើយនៅក្នុង string របស់យើងគឺត្រូវតែមានអក្សរ A B នៅក្នុងហ្នឹងអញ្ចឹងខ្ញុំសូមបង្កើតមួយហើយខ្ញុំសូម test string អញ្ចឹងផ្ដើមដោយអក្សរ A ហើយអក្សរ B អញ្ចឹងបានថា A B គឺបានថា accept ប៉ុន្តែបើសិនបើយើងយកទៅថា A B គឺ accept ដូចគ្នាហើយយើង run មកគឺ accept ដូចគ្នាប៉ុន្តែបើសិនបើយើងចាប់ផ្ដើមដោយអក្សរ B យើងអត់ចាប់ផ្ដើមដោយអក្សរ A ហើយយើងដាក់ចេះបានណា reject អញ្ចឹងបានន័យថាអ្វីដែលយើងទៅធ្វើហ្នឹងគឺត្រឹមត្រូវហើយគឺចាប់ផ្ដើមដោយអក្សរ A ហើយនៅក្នុងហ្នឹងគឺត្រូវតែមានអក្សរ A B បើសិនបើយើងយកអក្សរ A ទាំងអស់គឺវា reject ដូចគ្នាបើសិនបើ B ទាំងអស់គឺនៅតែ reject បើសិនបើយើង A B បាទ B A អញ្ចឹងគឺ executed បាទអញ្ចឹងបានហើយគឺជោគជ័យមួយហើយបន្តមកទៀតយើងត្រូវ check មើលថាវាជា DFA ឬ NFA អញ្ចឹងនៅក្នុងនេះគឺជា NFA អញ្ចឹងខ្ញុំសូម convert វាទៅជា DFA កន្លែងនេះ convert វាទៅជា DFA បានជោគជ័យហើយនេះហើយបន្តមកទៀតយើង minimize DFA អញ្ចឹងខ្ញុំសូម minimize DFA បាទអញ្ចឹងលទ្ធផលគឺចេញនៅខាងក្រោមនេះហើយបន្តមកទៀតយើងអាច save វាបានកន្លែងនេះយើងអាច save មក save អ្វីដែលយើងបានធ្វើហ្នឹងឧទាហរណ៍ខ្ញុំដាក់ថា ex1 អញ្ចឹងយើងបានហើយឧទាហរណ៍ថាយើងចង់លុបចោលយើងអាចលុបចោលបានដែរអត់ទេអត់បញ្ហាយើង save ម្ដងទៀតឧទាហរណ៍ខ្ញុំដាក់ថា example1 អញ្ចឹងនៅក្នុងនេះយើងអាចដូរឈ្មោះបានដូចគ្នាដែរយើងឧទាហរណ៍អូខេហើយយើងអាច download បានយើងគ្រាន់តែចុចកន្លែងនេះមកគឺយើង download បានហើយកន្លែងនេះអញ្ចឹងប្រភេទដែលវា save ទុកហ្នឹងគឺជា file JSON បាទខ្ញុំសូមបើកយើង slow បន្តិចបាទនេះ file បាទនេះគឺជា file ដែលយើងបាន save ហើយមិញបន្តមកទៀតយើងចូលមកកាន់នេះរបស់យើងវិញបាទហើយអ្វីដែលយើងត្រង់កន្លែង clear នេះបានថាយើង clear ចេញពីប្រអប់ input របស់យើងអញ្ចឹងយើង clear ហើយបាទអញ្ចឹងបន្តមកទៀតយើងកន្លែងនេះគឺយើងអាច choose file យើងធ្វើបន្តទៀត test បន្តទៀតឬក៏យើងអាចវាយនៅក្នុង input នឹងក៏បានដែរអត់បញ្ហាទេបាទអញ្ចឹងdemo គឺមានតែប៉ុណ្្នឹងទេអរគុណលោកគ្រូ